How you doing? This is Tom here. I wanted to talk about in network marketing or affiliate marketing, internet marketing, what have you, any kind of marketing that uh, in which you join a sponsor. You get sponsored into the business by someone else. Um, there's this thing out there called sponsor shopping, right? And what's that? Sponsor shopping is when someone goes out there looking for a certain sponsor to join. So they may learn about a business from one person. They may question that person, get all kinds of information from that person, use that person's time because that other person is looking to bring them in. And then after all of that, after making that person jump through hoops, answer questions, everything else, what do? They go and they join the guru, the big name. All of a sudden, they either find out about a big name along the way, or they already know the big name, but they know the big name isn't going to talk to them. So they get some other lower end person on the hook and use up all of their time recklessly, irresponsibly, and unethically, right? And then they go join someone else. People like that generally fail. And I'm glad they do, because people like that, that's an unethical thing to do. If you do that, you're a scumbag. All right? Plain and simple. So, people do that. Um, and it's just I mean, it's amazing that you would go and waste someone else's time. Now, this has never happened to me, but I've heard about it, and it angers me when I think about it. You see people complaining about it, and they have every right to be upset. I saw one comment on a YouTube video where someone says, "Well, you have no right to get upset. They could join whoever they want." Well, yeah, they can get whoever they want, but don't waste someone's time and then go join the guru. That's wrong. That's wrong. And if you don't think that's wrong, you have an ethics problem. Okay, you're ethically challenged. So, and this is another reason why it doesn't work. I'm going to give you a practical reason why it doesn't work, other than that I don't like it or I think it's unethical or something like that. You know, in this business, you need to be able to be a self-starter, and you need to be able to learn and all of that. And joining a certain sponsor isn't going to change your chances of success. It's not going to increase your chances of success. Number one, these big name guru sponsors don't have time for you. Their teams are huge. They don't have time for you. They have huge budgets for paid marketing, and they just, why should they care about you, right? They might give you a little thumbs up on Facebook or something like that, but they might have a system in place, but systems are systems. A lot of these systems are shared down through teams anyway. It's the same system whether you get it from Big Guru or someone within Big Guru's team. You have the same chance of success, and the same thing. It's you. It's you. It's what effort you're going to put into it is what's really going to affect your success rate, not who you join under. Just because you join under someone who was really successful with it, their success isn't going to rub off on you. It just doesn't work that way. It's got to come from within you. All right. So to go and sponsor shop is stupid. It's a waste of time. It doesn't matter who your sponsor is. And so many people, it's been proven time and again. They join in under Big Guru and they fail. They fail. So therefore, what do? They go on a discussion board somewhere, and the whole opportunity is a scam, right? Because it can't possibly be them. It can't possibly be that they didn't know what the heck they were doing, or they didn't go about it right, or they didn't work hard enough, or whatever, right? And they can't blame the sponsor because it's the Big Guru, right? If they didn't go under the Big Guru, they probably would blame the sponsor. Everybody but yourself, right? That's the way it is these days. It's never your fault. So I just wanted to say a little something about sponsor shopping. It's unethical. It's wrong. Don't do it. Don't waste someone's time and then go join under somebody else. It's wrong. It's wrong. At least tell them up front. Say, look, I want to get the info from you, but I have no plan of joining you because I'm going to join this guy. And at least give them the opportunity to say, no, I don't want to waste my time with you if you're not going to join under me. I mean, how would you like it? And the other thing is, how would you like it if someone did that to you? Because these exact same people get into the business, and then when it happens to them, all of a sudden the light bulb goes off and they're like, oh man, that's wrong. That they should have done that. Yeah, but you did it, right? Karma's, you know what. So, honestly, the big gurus don't have time. They don't have time for you, and they're not going to make time for you. They have huge paid advertising budgets when they get to that level. A lot of them, all right? Not only they have huge social pull, right? And they're very popular that way, whether they're doing the Facebook Live or something like that. And the other thing is the paid advertising. They could buy 10,000 clicks from top rate advertising agencies and get tons of new members like that with no effort at all. Send them to a capture page and let the dust settle. And everybody else ends up on their autoresponder, and then they pick up more sales that way. It's really just a formula. I mean, I know that formula. I could show you that formula too. I mean, it's simple. The only thing is, how do you afford those clicks? That's the key. How do you get to the point where you can afford the paid advertising? Or what other advertising methods are there? What other traffic generation methods are there? Okay, traffic generation is a biggie because, sending website traffic, getting traffic to your website, traffic to your business, that's where success or failure is decided. Okay, and there's lots of different ways to do it. There's free ways, there's cheap ways, and then there's regular paid ways, which can get expensive, but you got to start here and, get it going before you can, crawl before you can walk. That's just the way it is, unless you have a huge budget going in. I don't know many people who do. So the bottom line is, guru shopping doesn't work. Just don't do it. Don't waste your time. Because like I said, the guru is following a system. A lot of smart people who aren't the gurus can show you that system or those systems. And the guru's not going to have any time for you. The big shot network marketer, MLM, whatever, affiliate marketer, internet marketer, they just, unless you grab them a certain way, they're too busy. They're too busy. They got a million people pulling at them. They got a million emails. If they spent that kind of time with everybody, they wouldn't have a life. The whole idea of getting into this business is so that you could make money passively. You have automated systems working for you, and so that you can have a life, right? That's not to say that, maybe they should answer a few questions, whatever, but you get these people out there, they can't make a move without asking 50 questions, and it's always the people who don't have the startup money or don't want to let go of $5 or $10 who have the most questions. It's the people who are willing to spend $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 and up on learning a new business, self-development in that business, whatever. Those are the people with the least amount of questions. Go figure, right? So just don't sponsor shop. Don't do it, right? I mean, you can look around and, of course, make a decision who you want to go in under in something, but don't do it in that unethical way where you waste someone else's time and only to turn around and go with somebody else. It's wrong. And if it happened to you, you would just think it's wrong too. And again, it's never happened to me, but I thought it's something I could do a quick video on and maybe just get the word out, confront this idea and say it's wrong. All right, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's morally wrong. Okay? If you do it, you are immoral. I know a lot of people today don't care about morals or ethics, but I do. So anyway, look around at my videos, get over to my blog. I teach a lot of this stuff. I know a lot of this stuff. I know how it works. It's a simple formula. All this online stuff, all this other stuff, a lot of this guru talk going around. I mean, look, personal development is good. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. But it's not a substitute for the formula. And the formula is a very simple formula, and it usually comes down to traffic. How much traffic can you funnel into a business? The more people see it, the greater your success. and it's the opposite. The less people see it, you're not going to succeed. Simple formula. How you go about getting that to happen, that's the real trick. So get over to my blog, see my website, whatever links you see in or around this video, and get started learning. All right, and don't do that sponsor shopping stuff. It's wrong. All right, don't do it.